Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Now look what Mommy did. She went out, she had a Weber cover. I was going to take it back to the store, and I'm still going to take it back to the store. She just put this on the other day, and she forgot that I told her that I was going to put some some of that Tyvek paper over here, that wrap. So I'm going to cut some. I've got some in the garage, and I'm going to end up folding this back up, putting it back in the Weber box. That Weber cover is over $80, and I'm going to save that $80 by putting the Tyvek wrap over there because I have so much of it left. Okay, so you know, think about certain things like this. It snowed the other morning or the other night, maybe a ½ inch, and then she wiped that stuff off and put that cover on. I was going to put the Tyvek paper on before it started raining, before it started snowing, and I'm probably going to cover these too. You know, we took the cushions off and stuff, and see, the water's still on here, and it's going to be like this all winter when it rains, when it snows. I don't want this stuff to get all rusty or get all squeaky. You know, it probably would be okay, but I think I'm gonna wrap it anyways. I may put this inside or in the garage or something. I don't know if I'm gonna leave this out all winter or not. Save your money. I've got the Tyvek wrap, and Mommy's not here. She'd probably have a fit if she knew that I was doing this, but she knew that I was going to do this, and I'm thinking she knew. Maybe she just forgot, and in a rush she thought, okay, I'm just going to cover it up. Okay, she didn't want this exposed all winter to the elements. It's a nice gas fireplace, and I'm just not gonna have it. Just not gonna do it. Sorry about that. I can spend that $80. We can spend that $80 another way that's better than this, right? So the way that goes, I'm gonna fold that up, and we put the wrap around here. I'll get this situated. See, it's still kind of damp from before. Take a towel on it and wipe that off before I wrap it. Yeah. You know, I really didn't procrastinate about this. I was waiting. I was looking at the weather, and it said the other day that it was not going to rain or snow until today. And look at it, the sun's coming out. But because it's snowed the other morning, kaboom, the Weber cover was on. My fault, I guess. I probably should have had the wrap on there a week ago. When I measure this, I've got to measure it this way too, because after I put the wrap on, instead of going down, I'm gonna use the string that I got from Home Depot. Remember? Here's my string. I'm gonna use that nylon stuff, and so I'm going to measure this. That's 2 feet, 4 feet, that's 6 feet, 8 feet, and that's about 6 inches. 8 foot, 6 inches plus 6 inches, another foot, that's 9 feet. Okay, so if I cut it 9 feet, and that just happens to be the length, the width of the Tyvek, do you remember? Okay, so And it's a little less than 2 feet, or a little more than 2 feet, so I'll do it like that, and I should have it up off the floor a little bit. That's fine. I don't need it all the way down to the floor. You know, I guess if it was down to the floor, then I could fold it underneath. But 9 feet is good for that way, okay? So I got 2 feet, and this is 2'6". That's 4'6", 6'6", and 5 inches on both sides. 6 foot 6, 7'6". Now if I made it 8 foot, I could fold it underneath. Okay, so I could make it 8 by 9. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to roll it out in the garage, just like I did before, off 8 feet. I'm going to do it and cut it off and put it on. Okay, let's see what we got here. I made some marks. I measured and put some marks on the top edge of this for where the corner should be, so I get it lined up pretty good. Boy, this stuff is loud. Takes a little bit of effort. I'm saving $80, but that's what I'm going to do. Yep, I put marks right there. Come on. About like that. There's my other mark right there. I'm pretty close. Remember, I told you this stuff is pretty slippery on the floor, so be careful as you're stepping on it, all right? Hold it up pretty. Now I can switch this side in. Oh. Oh, sweet. Oh, man. Okay, how am I going to do this? Because it's kind of breezy out here. Remember, I cut it just a little bit long. I can fold it underneath. Take these sides. Something like that. Then I could take this outside and fold it underneath the whole thing. Okay.
this up.